Oh, we got a good one right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is talking about, Fox News. This was done about 20 minutes ago, or maybe like that. This is in the wake of a 13-year-old boy who was shot and killed by a Chicago police officer, and this is days. This is days after that Dante White was a 20-year-old man shot and killed by a Minnesota police officer. And and that case goes around to talk about that the officers talking about I was reaching for you hear a taser like that. But she reads on like thinking, and she starts saying, I thought it was a taser. No, how the heck could you mistaken a taser from a gun? And just like I said, just yesterday, a 13-year-old boy, he was running away from the cops. Probably, like I said, like I did in my Sunset blog video, and I explained about that. And we go into the society, talk about people and calling for outrage and justice. But and I think it's just like you get these, pro bootlicker, pro Trump people, all kinds of stuff like that. I mean, it's just crazy. So this is good. We got Dog the Bounty Hunter, how to make policing safe for officers and citizens. Plus he had to show, Dog the Bounty Hunter for over 10, maybe 15 years, and he always on A&E. And I used to watch him all the time. Sometimes they air like 2-4 episodes in the morning time, like when things are slow. And before, and you used to watch it before I go to work in the morning time. But sometimes at late night, you used to have like new episodes. So I've been watching it like that. And he's going to make a good point about this. Let's get to this video.
Person who is extremely passionate about this issue, stopping criminals and saving lives, is Dwayne Chapman, also known as Dog the Bounty Hunter. Dog, thank you so much for joining the program. You're passionate about this. What is your solution?
Well, thank you, brother, very much. We're starting a campaign right now. It's called, and here's how you get a hold of us, taketheleadout@gmail.com. I've arrested over 8,000 fugitives in a 43-year career and have never shot anyone and killed them. We've used all non-lethal weapons. We're going to get the lead out of the bullet and replace it with rubber and or wood. I've shown 1,000 arrests on different networks in America in the last 15 years, and I've been attacked for anywhere from machetes, shopping carts, guns, knives. I've shot a lot, but I've never killed no one, because on my team, you will not use a lethal weapon. It's not the gun that kills or the officer, it's the lead in the bullet.
Yeah, Dog, when you talk about this, a lot of officers, and I know by going through the police academy at one point in time, they get very skeptical of things like this. Even our own Sean Hannity has proposed stuff that's similar to this, but officers think that they need their guns as well. So how do you send that message to officers that there is an alternative?
Well, I think a lot of them know that. Like right now, I doubt if there'll be any officers pull any kind of weapons, because it just doesn't work. You shoot someone right now, you got a problem. So let's take the lead out of the bullet and let's protect them. You've seen me do it thousands of times. I've, been attacked by armed fugitives, felons running at me, and shot many with non-lethal weapons. It works. All you need to do is get them down so you can cuff them. You need to stop killing them. And I don't think they're killing them on purpose. As you know, brother, there's no such thing in America when you go to police academy as train them to wound. All police are trained to kill. So let's take the lead out of their bullet.
Yeah, it's not just police officers that are trained. If you get your CHL, they teach you shoot center.
Well, here's the thing, though, police officers, I'm going to bring up a point, too. It's like, remember back in the old days, the 70s, 80s, something like that, police officers they would never reach for the first thing, their gun, their weapon. A lot of times before tasers and pepper spray came out, a lot of the officers, they had their baton, like that, or like their little, the stick thing with the handle like that, or they have a thing with a baton like that. If a suspect comes after them, they're going to get a baton and strike them in the knees, or strike, strike him in the shoulder, or like that, or get a baton and just, knock him down. That way they can cuff him and make him arrest like that. When pepper spray and tasers come out, that was the thing about that. They start teaching like that. Like if suspect comes at you, and here's the thing I'm going to bring up as well as point. When you see COs like correctional officers, they don't have a gun. They don't. All they have is a pepper spray or a taser. Like I said, when you get an inmate to come at you, their thing is to tase them or pepper spray them. And when you're on the academy or on the force like that, when you're a police officer like that, they shouldn't be thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna reach my weapon." You're thinking you gotta tase them. You pepper spraying like that. And that's the thing is, that way if they're blinded or you tase on that, when they fall to the ground, then you move in, you cuff them like that. But officers are so quick to reach for a weapon. And you get these excuses for a police officer. Well, I was feared for my safety. I was feared for my life. I felt like my life was in jeopardy. And how do you make that justifiable? When I tell an officer, how would you make that justifiable when the person is unarmed, don't even have a weapon on, or some of them are just completely giving up, saying comply, saying, "Hey, I have my hands up, you can arrest me, take me in, I'm done." But someone like that 13-year-old kid, he got shot and he killed, and all he did was put his hands up and he gave up. He said, "Yeah, my hands are up. I don't have a weapon."
This is not. It's very hard to shoot in the leg and the arm and all those other parts of your body. But real quickly on this, I know we're talking about the police officers, but you're a man of faith. You love this country. You love cops. You love the community. How do you think we can come together as American families?
I think this is a bipartisan bill. Well, who's going to want to keep the lead in so you can kill someone? Who's going to do that? And then we'll separate the men from the boys. I think every cop in America, every citizen, we got to stop them. They're coming at you. They just robbed a store, whatever, kidnapping someone. You got to stop them. A wood bullet or a rubber bullet will stop them just like a lead bullet, but they will not die. Of course, unless you hit someone right in the head. You hit someone in the head with anything, and it's going to kill them. But you got to get the lead out of that bullet.
Dog, brother, thank you so much for joining us and presenting a solution to a difficult problem.
Thank you, sir.
Hope you come back.
That was awesome right there. So that is another KCMN presents by Dog the Bounty Hunter on how to make policing safer for officers and citizens. With that, I'm out of here. Mike Drop. Peace out.